I have to tell you about the angle between two vectors. Acha. When you are told to find a particular angle, for example, you are required to find the angle AOB. We were doing this in our last class. So for this purpose, this was precisely this angle, like this is AOB. So you needed the OA and the OB, either like, OA, OB, or you also have the vectors AO and BO, okay? Now, this could also be like this. For example, you have to find the angle PQR, okay? So for this, you will be needing the QR and the QP. Now, when you're finding the angle between, just a required angle. So if it is acute angle, your answer will be acute. If your if your angle is obtuse, you will be getting an obtuse angle through the calculation. But when you have to find the angle between two vectors, okay, the person who's asking you to find this angle will have to tell you that which angle do you have to find, okay? Like you see, if these two lines are meeting, so one of the angles is, if they are not exactly meeting at right angle, then one of the angles would be an obtuse angle over here. The other angle would be an acute angle over here. Now, um, when you're finding this angle, we are not clear that to which direction these vectors are going, okay? Now, suppose you have to find the obtuse angle between these two lines, and your calculation is giving you an acute angle. So after finding that angle, you will subtract it from 180 to give the required angle, okay? And if you have to give the acute angle and your working is giving you an obtuse angle, so you will accordingly find the supplement of this angle, okay? So now suppose there is a line which is R is equal to 2, 3, 4 plus lambda into 1 to 5, okay? This is R1. And the second line is R2, this is 3, 2 minus 5. And this is mu into minus 2, 3, 4, okay? So these lines are clearly not parallel. Obviously, when you have to find the angle between two lines, the lines should not be parallel, okay? Now suppose this line is going in, this is your R1, okay? This is going in the direction 1 to 5. And let's say this is going in the direction, this is the line R2, and this is going in the direction minus 2, 3, 4. The first thing that you need to note down is that the angle between two lines, please note it down, that the angle between two vectors, the angle between two vectors is the angle between their direction vectors. So the angle between two vectors is the angle between their direction vectors. So when you have to find the angle between these two vectors over here, R1 and R2, so basically you have to find the angle between this direction vector and this direction vector, okay? Now your working would be like this. You would be saying, okay, I have to find the angle. Now, suppose the question is, find the acute angle between these two lines, okay? Find the acute angle between these two lines, okay? So you will say that, okay, this cos theta is going to be 1 to 5 dot minus 2, 3, 4 over this is the square root of 1 plus 4 plus 25 and the square root of 4 plus 9 plus 16. So let me change this. Let's say we have to find the obtuse angle between these two vectors. Okay. Now, please quickly, you should have the calculators with you. Please tell me, like this will be this dot product is this is going to be minus 2 plus 6 plus 20 over the square root of this is 30 times the square root of this is 29, I think. Yes, this is 29. Okay. So this cos theta is going to be 24 over the square root of 30 times the square root of 29. Now, can someone quickly give me what is this theta here? Cos inverse of this. So what is this theta? Yes? Cos inverse of all of this?
35.5.
Thank you, Beta. 35.5 degrees. Now you see the question says find the obtuse angle, okay? But the working has given us the acute angle. So you will say that the obtuse angle between these two vectors is going to be 180 minus 35.5 degrees. So that is 144.5 degrees. You got it, bacho? Hmm? Now let's look at the question that we have in the book here. It says in the sixth question that we have been given here two lines L1 and L2, okay? And this um, this L1 has the equation. Let me draw a box here so that I can do my working in there. Okay, it is here. Okay, so now when you find the angle between two lines, I'm not doing the first part. Okay, I believe you can do that yourself. Okay, the angle between L1 and L2. So when you have to find this angle, so you are purely interested to know that what are their direction vectors. Okay, and from L1, you have the direction vector, which is 6, 1, 3. Okay. And from L2, you have the direction. You see this equation, which is x equal to mu plus 4, y is equal to mu minus 7, and z is equal to 3 mu. Let me write a plus 0 over here. Now this can be written as x, y, z, that is equal to 4 minus 7, 0, plus mu times 1, 1, 3. Do you get this, Bacho? We had been given the parametric equation, so we went in the backward steps to find the Cartesian equation of this vector. Okay, so now we know that the L2 has a direction vector which is 1, 1, 3. Got it, bacho? Yes. यार बोल दिया करो.
जी सर.
ठीक है ना. देखें आपके पास if you have, look at this this L1. L1's equation was R equal to 2 minus 3 1, and this was plus lambda times 613. So if you want to write its parametric equations, you will say, okay, this R is basically going to be X, Y, Z, okay? And then the matrix addition, this is going to be 2 plus 6 lambda minus 3 plus lambda and 1 plus 3 lambda. So this all is your right hand side. So from here you can just say that x is 2 plus 6 lambda, your y is minus 3 plus lambda, and your z is 1 plus 3 lambda. Okay, now these are the parametric equations of the line L1. Now suppose you were given all these three parametric equations and then you have to write the Cartesian equation. So you will have to go backwards, okay? First of all, you will say, okay, x, y, z, you will write them in the matrix form. Then you will say, okay, x is, this x, y, z will be changed with the r over here. And then you can split this into two matrices. 2 minus 3, 1 is the position vector. You see all of these three, they have a lambda with them, okay? So you take the lambda common. So lambda into 6, 1, and 3. We have done the same thing with the equation of the line L2. You see, you were given x equal to mu plus 4, y was mu minus 7, and z was 3 mu. So I myself added a plus 0 over here, okay? Okay, na? So then I got the Cartesian equation for the line L2, and from there I took this direction vector, which is 1, 1, 3. Now finding the angle between these two lines is basically finding the angle between their direction vectors. Now this is the bad question over here. It says, it just says find the angle between the line L1 and L2. We should be clearly told that if we have to find the acute angle or the obtuse angle. Anyhow, so just using the given information here, the angle between these two lines is going to be cos theta, that is 613.113 over the magnitude of this is 36 plus 1 plus 9. This is 1 plus 1 plus 9. Okay. So this is going to be 6 plus 1 plus 9 over under root 46. Get your calculators ready, bacho. This is under root 11. So this cos theta is going to be 16 over under root 46 times under root 11. So your theta is cos inverse of all of this. So what is this theta now?
44.7.
Thank you, Bete. God bless you. So this is the answer to the 6D.